Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students of first secondary, we are going to solve questions of Unit 2 Quantitative Chemistry. Question number 1. What is the ionic form of the chemical expression CuSO4 aqueous? Okay, we want to know ionic form means it will dissociate or decompose into ions. It means that we must carry the radical or the valency of each of the elements inside the compound. We have here element copper and its valency divalent, and sulfate group, its valency also divalent. So the right answer will be number C, Cu plus 2. We must write 2 and sign after it 2 plus aqueous plus sulfate group SO4 2 negative aqueous. Okay. Okay, question number 2. Consider the following reaction or the following equation. Reaction between acid and base, or we start here with base with acid to form salt and water. What is the kind of reaction here? We have a certain kind of reaction, we called it neutralization, means equal, or we have the new name equilibrium reaction. Inside our book we have a new name for neutralization reaction, we called it equilibrium reaction. Okay, here we have or ionic equilibrium reaction. We have aqueous solution of base and aqueous solution of acid to form aqueous solution of salt and water. We said if we have water here at the end, it must be net ionic equation for neutralization equation. So the end one will be the net ionic equation, will be have water alone at the end. When you are looking to our choices, we have here water in the end or in the product alone, and in the reactant we have ionic H plus ion and hydroxide ion to form water. So the right answer will be any net ionic equation without any problem. We must concentrate on the reaction of water, ions of water H plus and OH negative to form water liquid. Question number 3. Redox reaction is described by equation. Redox reaction, it means that metal active substitute any less active metal. We take it in third prep also. Okay, it's a very important question here. When we discussing equations, we said that we have a kind of ion. Here we called it spectator ions. Okay, means what? Spectator ions means it's like a doll in our reaction. What is the meaning? That means it present in both sides and we neglect it at the end of reaction. Okay, or we considered it's not a part of our important equation or our important reaction. Okay, identify the spectator ion in this reaction. We have here only one spectator ion. No, we have here two. Do you think that? Okay, please concentrate. When you are looking to our equation, we have here, I said before, that we have only S or only solid state in our equation of the precipitation equation, net precipitation equation. Here we have two solid, one in the reactant and one in the product. What is the difference here? Here we have two solids, so it's our end will be magnesium solid and copper solid. So what is the spectator ions? Can be neglected in both reactant and the product. Only one, sulfate group SO4 negative 2. So the right answer, I think it's easy and very important at the same time. We must look at the question very accurate and concentrate in trying to answer. It's very easy, but we must look at the equation carefully, and please, we must concentrate on trying to answer this kind of equation. So the right answer here will be sulfate group SO4 negative 2 aqueous. Question number 4. When a few drops of dilute hydrochloric acid are added to aqueous silver nitrate. Okay, we will discussing substance here. Hydrochloric acid, aqueous, it means that we have here two equations right with us. Question number C and equation number D. Okay, please focus with us. We have here hydrochloric acid dissociated H plus Cl negative, okay, and silver nitrate HgNO3 also dissociate to give sulfate, silver chloride, and nitric acid. What is the net ionic equation for this precipitation reaction? Okay, we said before that if we have any ionic net ionic precipitation equation, we must have only one solid substance in the product. Okay, and this solid at the beginning or at the reaction, we must need the net. We have here the ions before forming this solid. We have here only solid here, silver chloride, and it dissociate before forming at the reactant state. Okay, we have here chlorine Cl negative and silver Ag plus. So the right answer will be chlorine negative plus silver positive will form the solid state HgCl. Here we have new question number 5. It's very important and the new question for our lesson of ionic equation. Please focus and concentrate before trying to answer. Black copper 2 oxide means that copper in the valency Cu2 plus. Okay. Oxide. Copper oxide, we take it in the previous year that it's a solid substance. So here, if we take it reacts with sulfuric acid, it means that it will form a solid or a salt copper sulfate solution. Means salt dissolves in water and water at the end of reaction. What is the net ionic equation for this reaction? Okay, if we focus at it, here we have copper oxide in the solid state, black copper oxide, it's a powder. When dissolving in liquid like sulfuric acid, it will give copper release as ions, copper 2 sulfate, copper 2 alone, Cu plus 2, and water at the end of reaction. As we said, it's a kind of reaction. We called it oxidation reduction reaction. We take it in the previous year. It's a kind of reaction. Here, lose oxygen and gain hydrogen. So the right answer of net ionic equation for this reaction will be copper oxide CuO sulfur. It will make a reduction and lose oxygen. So the ions of sulfuric acid 2H plus will make oxidation that take oxygen at the end of reaction forming water, and the reduction reaction here will making copper plus 2 equation or aqueous solution. It's a very important equation that we taken before and we taken this time but in a different way. Please concentrate and focus before